Has anybody seen my engagement ring? Yes, beautiful. Go, 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 go.
Don't touch that.
Don't touch that. Oh, like I wasn't drink well enough to have to give it back to him. Hi, Barry. Remember me? I'm the girl in the best down to New York from your entire family. Oh God, and now I'm gonna have to run the ring without the ring, which makes so much harder. Easy, Rich. We'll find it. Oh wait. Oh yeah. All right. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be back there. Little bit.
It's a little pear-shaped diamond.
Little pea strip. Any diamond ring will be fine. We'll run about you.
All right, when'd you have it on last?
When you have it on the last, do it.
Before she lost it.
Probably like before she lost it. Probably right before she
You don't
lost
get a lot
it.
of doy these days.
You don't give a you don't give a lot of you don't get a lot of dough these days. You don't get a lot of dough these a lot of dough these days.
No, I had it this morning.
No, I had it this morning.
I know I had it when I was
And I
in the
had
kitchen
it
with...
what in
Dinah?
I was in the kitchen with.
Oh,
Oh, don't be mad. You
I'm
did it.
sorry.
Oh, I'm
gave you
sorry.
one
I
job.
gave you one job.
Oh, but look how straight those noodles are.
Yeah, Monica, you know that's not how you look for an engagement ring in lasagna.
I just can't do it.
I just can't do it,
Boys,
boys.
we're going in.
We're going.
Hi.
That is not a happy high.
Carol's
That is
pregnant.
not an happy
Oh,
hi.
I found it.
Here's pregnant.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that for
Do
another
that
2
for another
hours. You
2
might be
hours.
where
You
I
might
am
be
right about
where
now.
Kind of puts that whole pillow thing in perspective, huh, Mon?
First that
Well, now, how do you fit into this whole thing?
How do you
Well,
fit
Carol
into
says
this whole
she
thing?
and Susan want
Carol
me to be
says
involved,
Susan
but if I'm
want
not
me-
comfortable with it, I don't have to be involved. Basically, it's totally up to me.
She is so great. I miss her. How do you fit into this whole thing?
Well, Carol says she and
says
Susan want me to
She
be
and
involved,
Susan
but
want me to involved.
if I'm not comfortable with it,
If
I
I'm
don't
not
have to be
comfortable with
involved.
it, I don't have to be involved.
Basically, it's totally up to me.
She
It's
is
totally
so
up to
great.
me.
I miss her.
She's so great. I miss her.
What does she mean by involved?
What does she mean by bold?
I mean, presumably, the biggest
I mean, presumably,
part of your job
the
is done.
biggest part of your job is done.
And the most enjoyable.
Anyway, and the most enjoyable.
Phoebe, say something.
Anyway, they want me to
Anyway, they want me
go
to
down
go
to this
down to this
sonogram thing with them
sonogram thing
tomorrow.
with them tomorrow.
Yeah, remember back when life was
Yeah, remember when life was
simpler and
simple,
she was just a
simpler,
lesbian?
just be a
Ah, those
lesbian.
were the days.
Ah, those are the days.
Well, so what are you gonna do?
So what are you gonna do?
I have no idea.
I have
No
no
matter
idea.
what I do, though,
No matter what I do, still
I'm
I
still gonna be a father.
still gonna father. Still gonna be a father.
Well, this is still ruined, right?
This is so learned, right?
Oh,
Oh,
Ludwin's daughter.
Marcella
Is gonna
Edwin's
call
daughter
you.
is gonna call you.
What's that curry taste?
What's that curry taste?
Curry.
Curry.
I think they're great.
I think they're great.
I really do.
I really do.
You remember the Ludwins?
Do you remember
The
Rollins?
big one had a thing for
The big one had a
you,
thing
didn't she?
for you.
They all
Didn't she?
had a
They are had a. 이거 이쁘다, 그지? They are
Thing for him.
thing for him.
I'm sorry. Why is this
I'm
girl going to
sorry.
call
Why is this going to
me?
call
Oh,
me?
she just graduated and she
she's
wants to be
Oh, she just graduated.
something in
And she went to be something in
cooking
cooking
or
or
food. I don't
food.
know. Anyway, I told her you
Anyway,
had a restaurant.
I told
No,
her
I
you had a restaurant.
don't have a restaurant.
Oh, Mom, I don't
I
have a
work
restaurant.
in a restaurant.
I
Well,
work
they don't
in a restaurant.
have to know that.
Wait, they have to know that.
Ross, could you come and help me with spaghetti, please?
Lost, could you come and help me with spaghetti, please? Lost, could you come and
Ross,
Lost, could you come
me
and help me
spaghetti,
with
please?
spaghetti, please? Yes.
Oh, we're having spaghetti. That's
Oh, we're having spaghetti. We're having spaghetti.
easy.
This.
Actually,
Actually,
we're going to have
going to have
lasagna.
Oh, I love
lasagna. Oh, I love
lasagna.
lasagna.
Well, we're not having it.
we're not. Well, we're not having it.
Then why'd you bring it up? You
Then why'd you bring it up? Then why'd you bring
know
it
how
up?
he latches on.
No, he lets his son. Lets his son.
I know this is going to sound
I know this is going
unbelievably selfish on my
unbelievably selfish on my
part, but were you planning on
But-
bringing up the whole
Were you franking about? Were you planning on bringing up the whole
baby lesbian thing?
lesbian?
Because I
Baby
think it might
lesbian
take some of the
thing.
heat off me. Well, we're not having it.
Then why'd you bring it up? You know how he latches on.
I know this is going to sound unbelievably selfish on my part, but were you? I know this is
I know
going to
this
sound
is going to sound
unbelievably selfish on my part, but were you?
on my part.
I know this
I
is
know
going to
this
sound
is going to sound-
unbelievably selfish on my part, but were you? I know this is
I know
going to
this
sound
is going to sound
unbelievably selfish on my part, but were you?
On my part.
I know this is going
know
to
this
sound
is going to
unbelievably
sound-
selfish on my part, but were you?
I know this is going to sound.
I know
I know
this
this
is
is
going
going
to
to
sound
sound
unbelievably selfish on my part, but were you?
on my part.
I know this is going to sound unbelievably selfish on my part, but were you?
Unbelievably selfish.
I know this is going to sound unbelievably selfish on my part, but were you? I know this is going to sound unbelievably selfish on my part, but were you planning on bringing up the whole
you
baby
planning to
lesbian
bring up
thing? Because I think it might take some of the heat off me. Were you planning on bringing up the whole baby lesbian thing? Because I think it might take some of the heat off me. Were you planning on bringing up the whole baby lesbian thing? Because I think it might take some of the heat off me. Were you planning on bringing up the whole baby lesbian thing? Because I think it might take some of the heat off me.
You got me.
Were you
Some
planning
heat
on
off
bringing
me.
up the whole baby
The
lesbian thing? Because I think it
I
might take
think
some of the heat off
Take
me.
some hit off me.
Were you
some-
planning on bringing up the whole
The whole
baby lesbian thing? Because I think it might take some of the heat off me.
take some hit on
Were
me.
you planning on bringing up the whole baby lesbian thing? Because I think it might take some of the heat off me.
I think
Were you planning on bringing
think
up the
it
whole
might-
baby lesbian
lesbian
thing?
thing.
Because I think it might take
think
some of the
my-
heat off me.
Take,
Were you planning on
think
bringing
it
up the whole
might
baby lesbian
take
thing? Because I think it might take some of the heat off me.
take some hit off me.
Were you planning on bringing up the whole
Brought the
baby
whole baby
lesbian
lesbian
thing?
thing.
Because I think it might take some of the heat off
I think
me.
I think it.
Were you planning on bringing up the whole baby lesbian
넘어가는
thing?
게 나을 것 같아.
Because I think it might take some of the heat off me.
What that Rachel did to her life.
What the Rachel did to her life.
If we ran into her parents at the club, they were not playing very well.
I'm not going to tell you what they spent.
What that Rachel did to her life.
Oh, what did Rachel did to her
We ran into
life?
her parents
We're letting to her
at the club.
parents at the club.
They were not playing.
They were not playing very
I'm not going to
well.
tell you what they
I'm not gonna
spent in
tell
that
you
wedding.
what they wedding.
But $40,000
But
is a
$40,000
lot of money.
is a lot of money.
Well, at least she had the
Really? She
chance to leave a man at the altar.
She had no heart to leave a man.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's that supposed to What's that supposed to mean? 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 What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's an expression.
It's an expression.
No, it's not.
Don't listen
No, it's not.
to your mother.
Don't listen to your mother.
You're independent,
You're
and you always
independent.
have been.
And you always
Even when
have been.
You
Even
were
when
a kid,
were a kid.
and you were chubby,
And you were chubby.
and you had no friends.
And you had no
You were just
friends.
fine.
You were just fine.
And you would read alone in your
Real wrong
room,
in your
and
room.
your puzzles.
In your puzzle.
Look, there are people
Look,
like
there are
Ross
people
who need to
like
shoot for the
Ross need to shoot for a
stars with his
star.
museum
With his
and his
museum.
papers getting
Museum
published.
and his papers getting published.
Other people are satisfied with staying
Other people are satisfied
where they are.
with where they are.
I'm telling you,
I'm telling
these are the
you,
people who
these are the
never
people
get cancer.
never get cancer
They're happy with what
and happy with what
they have. They're basically
you basically 그런 게 어딨어?
content, like
Contents.
cows.
Cows.
Cows, Dad?
She knows how much I love
Dad. Cows dead. 중간에 뭐가 없네.
cows. And I read about these
And I read about
women trying to have
these
it
women
all.
trying
And I
to have
thank
it
God,
all.
our
And thank
little
God,
harmonica
our
doesn't
little
seem to have that.
harmonica doesn't seem to have.
I'm telling you, sweetheart, you're
I'm telling you, sweetheart,
going to be fine.
you'll be fine.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you.
Oh, so this does work.
So does work.
So, Ross,
So Ross,
what's going on with you?
what's going on with you?
Any stories? No
Any
news? No
stories?
little
No news? No riddle?
anecdotes to share with the folks?
To share with the folks?
Look, I realize
I realize
you guys have been wondering
you guys have been
what
been
exactly happened
wondering what exactly
between Carol
happened between
and
Cal
me, and so, well,
and me, and
here's
so
the
well.
deal.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Carol's a lesbian.
Carol's a lesbian.
She's living with a woman
She is living
Named
with a
Susan.
woman named Susan.
she's pregnant with
She is pregnant
my
with
child,
my child.
and she and Susan are
And she
going
and
to
Susan
raise the
are
baby.
going to raise the baby.
And you knew about this?
And you knew about this? 와, 진짜.
Folks are really that bad, huh?
Folks are really that bad, huh?
Well, you know, these people are
Well, you know these people
Pros.
pros.
they know what they're doing.
They know what know what they know what they doing. They know what they're
They
doing.
take their time.
They take their
They
time.
get
They
the
get
job
the
done.
job.
Boy, I know they say that you can't change
Boy, I know they say you
your parents.
can change your parents.
Boy, if you could,
Boy, if you could,
I'd want yours.
I want, I want, I want yours. I want yours.
Mwah. Must be.
You know, it's even worse when you're twins.
You know, this is even worse
You're a twin?
when you're twins.
Oh, yeah.
You're twins?
Yeah, we
Oh
don't
yeah, we
speak.
don't speak.
She's like this
She's
High
like she's like this
power-driven
power
career type.
driven career type. Driven career
What does she
type.
do?
What does she do?
She's a waitress.
She's a waitress.
Identical?
Alright. Identical? Identical?
Yeah, people say we look alike,
Well, people say we like,
but I don't see it.
but I don't see it.
All right, you guys, I
Okay. Alright, you guys.
kind of got to clean up.
I kinda gotta clean up now. I kinda gotta clean up now. Kinda gotta clean up now.
Yeah, people say we look alike, but I don't see it. All right, you guys, I kind of got to clean up now. Guys, I
kinda
got to clean up now. Guys, I
Kinda gotta
kind of got to clean up now.
Chandler, you're an only child now. Chandler,
Right?
you're an only
You
child,
don't have
right?
any of this.
You don't have any this. Have any this. Have any of this. Have any this. Any of this. You don't have any of this.
Well, no.
Well,
Although
no.
I did have
Although
imaginary
I
friend.
didn't have an imaginary
Friend who-
friends.
My parents actually prefer.
My friends actually.
Hit the lights, please.
The lights, please.
How long was I in there?
How long was I in there?
I'm just cleaning up.
I just cleaning up.
Oh, you need any
yeah.
help?
Need any help? Need any help? Need any help?
I'm just cleaning up.
Oh, you need any help?
Need any help? Need any help?
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so you nervous about
so you're nervous
Barry
about
tomorrow?
Barry tomorrow?
Little,
Mm-hmm.
Or little?
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot?
So, got any advice?
Got any advice? So, got any advice?
You know, as
You know,
someone who's recently been dumped.
someone who's really
So, got any advice? You know, as someone who's recently been dumped. You know, as someone who's recently been dumped.
recently
You know,
been
it's-
dumb.
Someone who's recently been dumped. So, got any advice?
Anyway, so you nervous about Barry tomorrow?
Little,
Mm-hmm.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, got any advice? You know, as someone who's recently been dumped. So, got any advice?
Got any
You know,
advice?
Someone
You know,
who's recently
someone-
been dumped.
Recently been
So, got any advice?
got any advice?
You know, as
You know, is
someone who's
Someone
recently
who's-
been dumped.
someone who's recently been dumb.
So, got any
Got any
advice?
advice?
You know, as
You know,
someone who's recently been dumped.
someone who's recently been dumb.
So,
So,
got any
any
advice?
advice?
You know, as
is
someone who's
Someone
recently
who's
been dumped. So,
So,
got any advice?
got any advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's
someone
recently
who's
been dumped.
been dumped.
So,
So,
got any advice?
any advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's
someone
recently
who's
been dumped.
been dumped.
So,
So,
got any advice?
got any advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's recently
someone
been
who's
dumped.
been dumped. Recently been
So,
dumped.
got any advice?
You need advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's recently been
recently
dumped.
been dumped.
So,
You know,
got any
got any
advice?
advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's recently been
who's
dumped.
been dumped.
So,
So,
got any advice?
got advice?
You know, it's
You know,
someone who's recently been dumped.
been dumped.
So,
So,
got any advice?
got any advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's recently
someone
been
who's
dumped.
been dumped.
So, got any advice?
Got any advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's recently been dumped.
been dumped.
So,
You know,
got any advice?
any advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's recently been
who's
dumped.
been dumped.
So,
So,
got any advice?
got any advice?
You know, it's
You know,
someone who's recently been
who's
dumped.
been dumped.
So,
So,
got any advice?
got any advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's recently been
who's
dumped.
been dumped.
So,
So,
got any advice?
got any advice?
You know, it's
You know,
someone
is
who's recently
someone
been
who's
dumped.
been dumped.
So,
So,
got any advice?
got any advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's recently been
who's
dumped.
been dumped.
So,
So,
got any advice?
got any advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's recently been dumped.
been dumped.
So,
So,
got any advice?
got any advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's recently been
who's
dumped.
been dumped.
So,
You
got any advice?
got any advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's recently been
who's
dumped.
been dumped.
So, got any advice?
Got any advice?
You know, it's
You know, is
someone who's recently been dumped.
been dumped.
Well, you may want to steer
Well,
clear
you may
of the
want to steer
word
clear
dumped.
of the word dumped.
Chances are he's
Chances
this,
are it's gonna be this
broken shell of a
broken
man, you know.
shell
So
of
you
the man. You're
to try not to
so
look too terrific.
sure try not to try not
I know
to.
it'll be hard. Chances are he's going to be this
Chances are it's gonna be this
broken
this
shell of a
broken
man, you know.
shell
So
of the
you
man, and you know,
try not to
so
look
you should try not to
too terrific.
to
I
trip.
know it'll be hard.
I know it'll be hard. I know it'll be hard. I know it'll be hard. I know it'll be hard.
Or you know, I can. Hey,
you
I'll
know,
go down there
hey,
and
I'll go
I'll
down
give
there
Barry
and give
back
Barry
his
back
ring, and you can go with
his ring.
Carol and
You can
Susan
go
to the
with Carol and
OBGYN.
Susie. OBGYN.
Carol tomorrow.
You've got Carol tomorrow.
When did it get so
Oh.
complicated?
When did it get so complicated?
Got me.
Got me.
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
Remember when we high school together? High school together? High school together?
It's so
Remember?
complicated.
Complicated.
Got me.
Got me.
Remember when we were in high school
Remember when
together?
we
Yeah.
high school together? Remember
mean,
when
didn't
we were high
So
school? Remember when we were in high school? Remember when we were in high school together?
And I'll give Barry back his ring, and you can go with Carol and Susan to the OBGYN.
You've got Carol tomorrow.
Oh, you've got Carol tomorrow.
When did it get so complicated?
When did it get so complicated?
Got me.
Got me.
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
Remember high school together? Remember high school together? Remember high school together?
It's so complicated.
Got me.
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
High school together?
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
in high school together?
Yeah.
High school together. High
Remember
school.
when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
High school together.
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
High school together.
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
High school together. Together.
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
Together.
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
Together.
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
Remember when we were in high school together?
Yeah.
I mean, didn't you think you were just gonna
I mean, didn't you think you were just gonna? I mean, didn't you think you
Meet
were
someone,
just gonna miss someone?
fall in love?
Fall in love.
That'd be
Fall in love. And that'd
it.
be it.
Ross?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, oh,
I never thought I'd be here.
I never thought I'd be here. I never thought I'd be here.
Me neither. Hi. Oh, sorry I'm late. I got stuck at
Sorry, I'm late. I got
work.
stuck
There's
at
big
work.
dinosaur.
Big dinosaur 뭐 그런 거 어딨어 도대체? There was a big dinosaur thing.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Hi.
hi,
Ross, you remember
Ross.
Susan?
You remember Susan?
How could I forget?
How could I forget? How could I forget? How could I forget? How could I forget? How could I forget?
Hi. Ross, you remember Susan?
You remember Susan?
How could I forget?
How could I forget?
Ross.
Hello,
Ross.
Susan. Good shave.
Hello,
Good shave.
Susan. Good shave.
So, we're just waiting for
We're just
Dr.
waiting
Oberman.
Dr.
for
Oberman.
Dr.
Okay, and is
Oberman.
She.
Okay, and a she.
Of course, she. She,
She.
familiar with
Familiar
our
with
special
our
situation?
Yes,
special
and she's
situation?
very supportive.
Yeah, she's very sportive. Sportive. Yeah, she's very sportive. Yeah, she's very sportive.
Great. Okay, that's great.
Okay, that's great.
No, I'm.
Okay, that's great.
Thanks.
Thanks. Crack, crack. Lost.
That opens my cervix.
That opens my cervix. Cervix. That opens my
Barry?
Come on in.
cervix. Barry, come on in.
Are you sure?
Are you
It's
sure?
fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Robbie's gonna be here for hours.
Love is gonna be here. Love is gonna be here
Huh?
4 hours.
So, how you doing?
So, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
You look great.
You look
Yeah.
great. Yeah. Dr. Farber. James Crispin. Gabby.
Be right there.
Gabby. Be right there.
A second.
Be back in a second. Be back in a second. Be back is good.
I dumped him.
I dumped him.
Okay.
So how's this
So how's
how's this all gonna work?
How's this going? How this so gonna work?
Well, the baby grows in a special.
또 없네, 또 없어. The baby's grows
Place inside the
special
mommy's
Thank you.
place inside the mom.
I mean,
Thank
how's this
you.
gonna work?
How's this gonna work?
With us.
When
When
us.
like important decisions have
Important decisions
to be made.
have to be made.
Give me a for instance.
Give me a
Well, I don't know.
give me a for instance.
Okay.
Give me a for
Okay.
instance.
How about with the
We're okay.
baby's name?
How about with the baby's name?
Marlon.
Marlon.
If it's a boy,
Marlon. If it's a boy. If it's a boy. If it's a boy. If it's a boy. If it's a
Minnie. If
boy.
it's a girl,
Manny if it's a girl. If it's a boy. Manny if it's a girl. If it's a boy. Manny is if it's a girl.
As in mouse?
As in mouse.
as in my grandmother.
As in my grandmother.
Still, you say Minnie.
Still, you
You
say
hear
Minnie.
mouse.
You're a mouse.
How about
How about
How about Julia?
how about
Julia.
Julia?
We agreed
Julia.
on Minnie.
We agreed on Minnie. We agreed on Minnie.
It's funny. We agreed we'd spend the rest.
It's funny. We agreed to spend. 여기부터 다시 하자. 신야 5분 40초. 여기부터 신캐롤이랑 베일이 처음 수잔 처음